Welcome to Tomatoworld. Today I'm going to give you a tour along the sensors we have for data-driven autonomous growing. The sensors that help us collect data and steer all the climate and information in the greenhouse. On the tour through Tomatoworld, I'm going to show you several sensors which we use for the 𝐃𝐫𝐢𝐯𝐬 data-driven growing. Here we see the aspirator box from 𝐃𝐚𝐭𝐚, which helps us on the information about air temperature, relative humidity and CO2 concentration. This box collects those information and is matched with the 𝐼O computer in the control room, where we can see what temperature and humidity and CO2 concentrations are. This is the main important information to get a good climate control. As I showed you, we have the aspirator box at the top of the plant, for the information in the upper part of the greenhouse, the climate, but we also have an aspirator box around the area of the fruits, like here. It's the same kind of box, but this gives us the information about temperature and humidity in the microclimate around the fruits we're gonna harvest. Next instrument I want to show you is the plant temperature camera. With this camera we measure a temperature from certain square meters of plants to see whether the plant gets in stress or not. If temperature of the plant is getting up higher than area temperature, that's an indication that the plant does have problems, maybe get stress. What I want to show you is the combination of a Pirano and a 𝐃𝐫𝐢𝐯𝐬 measure, which we have here in the greenhouse. The Pirano measures the radiation that's coming from outside, the amount of light that's coming inside. And the 𝐃𝐫𝐢𝐯 also does, but the Pirano does from 300 till 2800 radiation, and the 𝐃𝐫𝐢𝐯 is from 0 till 300, the long waves. Next to the 𝐃𝐫𝐢𝐯 and Pirano meter, we also have a PAR sensor. The PAR sensor is to measure the active light from outside, and it's used for getting combination with temperature, but also if there is too much light, it can influence the screens to close the screens because there is overkill of light. PAR means photosynthetic active radiation. Here I'm going to show you the AquaBalance. AquaBalance is the system that helps us automatically giving water in the need of the plants. So with AquaBalance we scale 3 substrates mats with plants, and we can see whether the plant needs water, so we won't give overwater or underwater. And a part of the water is getting out as drain in the automatic drain measurement. As you can see, the water comes into the bucket under the AquaBalance. Up here I'm going to show you a 𝐃𝐚𝐭𝐚 wet content sensor. It measures the EC, the water content and the water temperature of the slab, and it's an extra control to see whether the tomato plants get enough water, with what water content and in what EC the plants are growing. What I showed you earlier on in the greenhouse with all the sensors, here you have a view of the sensor that's in the greenhouse that brings the information to the computer, and the 𝐼O computer will make the right decisions to get the optimal climate, when to give water. And as you can see, here there is a lot of information in the screen about the sensors I showed you earlier on.